All right, what's up, y'all? GoofyRhexxi here, and hope everybody is doing well. And we got some information here last night, on the Scarlet Spider event, man. It's been a long time coming. There's a lot of ambiguity in the event, but we got some information in data mines. Also got some stuff here in game as well to show us how we're going to be able to go about getting these Scarlet Spider shards. So we're going to go through a quick TDLR. Going to give my impressions on the shards that you're going to be able to get here. So the pocket dimension and the rewards that you can get from that, how some of these nodes look, and just kind of like my overall thoughts on the event, just first impressions so far. But yeah, you're gonna be two ways for you to be able to earn Scarlet Spider shards. One is gonna be through Fresh Horizons, which is the new, and with the New Heights milestone. So there's gonna be a milestone that's gonna be in the game called New Heights Milestone. It's actually live right now. If you go into the milestone section, if you haven't seen it already, I'm sure that some of you already have seen it. And you will see you can actually tally up the amount of shards that you're gonna be able to get through this milestone. You can also see the other gear as well, gold orbs, T4s, T3s, some other stuff that you can get through this as well. And then you have Pocket Dimension. Now the New Heights milestone is going to be a 14-day milestone event, and then Pocket Dimension is going to start during the event. If we look in game right now, there's a timer on Pocket Dimension that is supposed to start 9 days from now. 9 days and 9 hours from when I'm recording this video is when Pocket Dimension is going to start. So that's going to be right in the middle here of the New House milestone, which is going to be a 14-day milestone event. So some things were clarified here, right? We thought before we're gonna have to spend gold and training modules. They mentioned this in the blog post. Rack up your gold for payday to use along with your training modules for the Fresh Horizons event for Scarlet Spider shards. That was what was said in the blog post. Well, here they confirmed that you're gonna have to use training modules in order to be able to get to the 14-day milestone. And they broke it down. Each training module holds a different point value. So if you look at the milestones here and you go into scoring, L1 gives you 2 points, L2 gives you 8 points, L3, each one gives you 32 points, L4, each one gives you 64 points. And then they're also tack this on as well. So if you run out of training mats, which I know that some players probably are gonna run out into a little bit of a training mat issue, that you're also able to use some campaign energy as well. So maybe might be worth it for you to probably spend some cores on this event or to get some extra campaign energy refreshes so that you can then of course climb up through the milestones as well. And then they also talked about there's a Resolute Orb. So another way for you, so that there's 3 ways to earn shards. On the Resolute Orb here, if your Resolute characters are not looking forward to the challenge of the Pocket Dimension, head on over to the Orb section of the main/gold store and open up a few Resolute Orbs. Each orb contains up to 12 select Resolute character shards. So you could earn 12 shards for Scarlet Spider through the Resolute Orbs as well, or maybe multiple Resolute Orbs, because he does also have the Resolute tag as well. So there's another way for you to be able to earn some shards there. But a little bit of a concern for mine is just it looks like there's a limited amount of shards, right, that you can get. It looks like so far, so if you're looking through the milestones that are currently in game right now, and if you tally this all up, it goes all the way up to milestone 17. Milestone 17 is going to get you 51 shards. Now, if this is a 14-day milestone, then that kind of seems really low. And the math, I think so far, calculation, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what this is what I was told. This is what I heard, that you can spend up to get to milestone 17. I think you only have to spend 10 million gold in order to be able to get to milestone 17 and then get all the 51 shards. If that's the case, it feels kind of a low amount, right? Because I know a lot of players have been saving their gold for quite some time, ever since we saw that, they mentioned that in the blog post. We were just like, all right, homie, I'm gonna save my gold because I don't know what's gonna happen. I want to be able to have enough gold. And we've seen previous milestone events before, Emma, Symbiote Spider-Man, we had to use a significant amount of gold to be able to get the shards that you wanted for those characters. So in this situation, this looks like a small amount of gold that is needed that you have to spend in order to be able to get to milestone 17 and to gather all of these 50. In total, it's 51 shards that you're going to be able to get. Now, in Pocket Dimension, how many shards are you able to get through Pocket Dimension? Let's tally that up as well. So through Pocket Dimension, if you go through, so if there's 10 nodes, and you're going to be able to do 2 runs, right? So in each node, you're going to be able to get 1 character shard for Scarlet Spider. So if you do your first run and then you do your time run, that's 20 shards, right? And then on your second run, the rewards that you get for your second run, you get 55 shards. So in total, if you do your first and then do your second run of Pocket Dimension, you're going to be able to get a total of 75 shards. So 75 shards plus your 51 shards is a total of 126 shards, which means that as a free-to-play player, you're going to be able to get a 3-star Scarlet Spider, which I guess is okay. Like a 3-star character in Marvel Strike Force right now does perform better than previous 3-star characters, right? A lot of these characters now, they're sort of they're power creep they're power leaped characters, right? We've seen already that. I mean, you're looking at characters right now, web warriors who are completely dismantling Doom Raid nodes right now. It's no contest in comparison to what the symbiotes used to do. It's literally it's night and day, right, in regards to what they're doing right now. Somebody told me in chat last night that a 3-star Scarlet Spider is doing fine, surviving, doing well right now in this Doom 2.2 raids. So there's really no issue where that is concerned. So a 3-star character is probably fine. I think the overall aspect though is that it looks like with a lot of these events that they're pulling back on the amount of shards that you're able to get for a character. So we saw right with Shang-Chi, you at least could get a 4-star character for like these kind of newer sort of events. Now, obviously this is not the same kind of event. That was an event store character event, but for sort of these newer ways of release methods, this is a newer release method for Scarlet Spider, it seems that the shards are kind of going down. 4 stars for Shang-Chi, but you could get 4 and then maybe 5 for Lady Deathstrike if you really cored out. We saw with Icarus, you got just enough, right? Like just enough to be able to get a 4-star character. And then recently with Magic, you could only get a 3-star character for your free-to-play, and now here it looks like once again you're only able to get a 3-star character again, which, yeah, like I said, 3-star character can perform in endgame content. Where you're going to probably struggle is if you're looking to use a 3-star character in Dark Dimension. The weight doesn't carry as much when you start looking at Dark Dimension 3, 4, 5. It's a little bit more challenging to use characters at those low stars, just because the characters that you're facing in Dark Dimension have such high red stars as well. So I don't know. My thoughts on this is that they're being a little bit too tight on what the shards where that is concerned. Now, one thing I do want to mention too is that you could also get some additional shards here from the Resolute Orbs. So you could get 12 shards, I think, each, right, for a character. So your Resolute Orbs could give you some extra shards here that may, if you get enough of them, if you get lucky, maybe you could get up to a 4-star character. But also as well, the Milestone event too, although this is a 14-day Milestone event, I feel like to a certain extent that we could see where this Milestone, now this is all speculation, this is all in a sense too, this might be even a prayer, right? Hoping that this Milestone is going to be a milestone that's going to, even though it's 14 days, that they're going to run this twice during the event, right? So you're going to have your first 7 days, and then you're going to have a second 7 days. And if that's the case, that means that you're going to be able to get 102 shards, an additional 50 shards, which of course then will put you a little bit closer to be able to get a 4-star character if you're going that free-to-play route. We don't know if that's something that they're going to do, but that is something that I would prefer for them to do. But we don't know. But it's a 14-day milestone. I think just because I'm thinking this, just because it's so easy for you to be able to get to milestone 17 and then to be able to get your 51 shards. Yeah, you have these additional milestones where you can spend additional gold to get some stuff here. But I just don't know if I would like to see them probably maybe run this twice. I don't know if they're going to do it, but it probably would be pretty easy for them to do it twice, especially considering that I'm probably going to be able to, and a lot of players are going to probably be able to get to milestone 17 probably on day 1, because you essentially have been hoarding so much gold, right? And why the hell not just do it? And because you're probably holding off on some character upgrades as well. Now, in regards to Pocket Dimension, I will say this. I do like the rewards for Pocket Dimension. I think those are actually really, really, really good, right? So each node, yes, you're getting the Scarlet Spider shard, but you're also getting 150k gold. You're getting some training mats, or you're getting a bunch of different orb fragments. You're getting promotion credits. You're getting some SBCs. So there's actually some decent rewards that you're getting for this event here. Your first run rewards, you're getting 100 silver promotion credits. You're getting some decent rewards here for your SBCs, your augmented catalyst pieces as well. For the amount of, in my opinion, probably what may seem like just enough effort, I'm going to be able to get some extra resources. This kind of satisfies what we kind of were looking for, right? Even if you're looking at the time run right now, you're getting 150 gold promotion credits. The gold promotion credits, man, are really kind of speak a lot, and of course the fully crafted gear as well. But this is kind of what a lot of players were asking for before, an opportunity, right, to be able to rerun Dark Dimension, to be able to get some limited rewards, right? So I think that this kind of satisfies the itch Pocket Dimension does of being able to get some of these additional resources, minimal resources, and not a lot of resources, which I think this is actually a good amount of resources. I think Pocket Dimension looks really satisfying, and as opposed to maybe Avengers Tower. I think Avengers Tower maybe it could be a fun game mode. I'm having a little bit of fun. I'm trying to kind of rifle through that, but with Pocket Dimension, the nodes seem simple enough. Yes, some of the nodes are going to be challenging, right? You're looking at maybe node 8 doesn't look that bad. You got Miss Marvel, you got Jessica Jones, you got Cap, you got some of these characters here. Like node 8 doesn't look as challenging. The most challenging node to me that I saw was node 10, which pretty much basically looks like a replica of Dark Dimension 1. A replica of Dark Dimension 1, because you have Ultron, you got Merc Lieutenant, you got Cap, you got the support character. Like you had to, I remember in Dark Dimension 1, you had to like try to kill her quick, but then you have to watch out for the shield troopers. You have to deal with Mordo, because Mordo could heal block, and you have to worry about Hand Sentry because he could hide everyone. So this looks, the Note 10 looks challenging, but the characters that we have available seem to be able to get through it pretty well if you put some decent investment into them. The problem is you're probably gonna have to put at least some decent investment into them, and keep in mind too that some of these characters will have some boosted stats too. So Ultron has like a 50% boosted damage, things like that. But this sort of satisfies the itch, I think, Pocket Dimension, of players wanting to rerun Dark Dimension to be able to get additional rewards. I think that Pocket Dimension kind of satisfies sort of that itch that players had before in regards to that. So my first impressions on it are really that I like the rewards from Pocket Dimension. I like some of the rewards that you can get from Fresh Horizons. Actually, Fresh Horizons rewards are kind of okay. It's really Scarlet Spider Shards. Little concerned that they're setting a trend here where you're getting limited shards now. Only 3-star characters, although they can perform at endgame content, would like to still be able to have the opportunity as a free-to-play player to also be, especially if you're a late game free-to-play player, to also be able to get a 4-star character as well. But overall, a 3-star character can perform well in endgame content. May just be a little bit of a worry here when you're looking at Dark Dimension. So those are my thoughts so far. Obviously, we'll see when this goes live. Hopefully, this is going to be a milestone event that's going to run. They said 14 days. Hopefully, that's 7 days for one, 7 days for the other. I think that would suit the community pretty well. And it also be able to guarantee, or at least give players the option of being able to get their 4-star character if they want to go that route as well. But listen, curious to see what you guys are thinking. The Resolute Orb also may yield some good dividends for you. So we'll see what happens. You could also just get Yondu and other character shards from it too, but hopefully your Resolute Orb will at least be able to give you some of the shards that you need here for Scarlet Spider. But listen, those are my thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts here? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Check out the links down below, guys, in the description. Discord, Twitter, Twitch. I do stream Marvel Strike Force content on a weekly basis on Twitch as well, so do check that out as well, guys. But until next time, appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed, and y'all be safe. Peace. Woo-woo. Oh man, good stuff. Pocket Dimension looks good. Fresh Horizons, a little meh, but overall, pretty good.